If you landed on this video, I believe that this was meant to be. This is a message to you. And I believe that there are no coincidences in life because we all deserve to be in a better place in life. Let me tell you that I know the struggle and I know the pain that some of you might be going through. But let me tell you that when sometimes we need to get through those problems and those things in our life, because that's what's going to help us grow and take us into a higher, better version of ourselves. And I can tell you that even if you feel alone, and even if you feel like nobody's there to support you, or no one's there just to help you, lead you on your way, believe me, I know what it's like. You just have to believe that you have the power to be whatever it is you want to be, and you just have to do it. Look, I've been in this high vibrational frequencies of life and drawing things to me, but I had to understand what was really going on in the bigger collective, in the bigger consciousness of reality. And what I really noticed is that there are a lot of people out there struggling and not following the dreams that they should be going towards. And the reason why I noticed that a lot of people aren't really following the things that they are meant to follow is because we were conditioned in our reality not to do that. What is difficult, and we put it so far out of reach that that thing will never come into our existence because we are putting it outside of us. What does that mean? Is that you and reality are not separate. You are one. You are not separate from the thing that you are desiring. Because when we are putting fear, lack, limitations, doubt, or people around us telling us that it's not possible, then we're always putting that thing on a pedestal or putting that thing out of reach because it's not going to come to us. But it is something internal within you, and this is the power. What I'm going to share with you is how to not be alone in this reality, that you do not have to be broke. You don't have to be in this state of just tired of everything because nothing is working in your favor. And even if you believe that you're scared, you just have to push through and keep going. Look, I've been in situations in my life where things were falling apart, and sometimes they might happen again, but we can remove those things from our reality because nothing really exists. Okay, so what I am meaning by nothing exists is that everything in your reality is created through your own mind, created through your subconscious. This is your conscious mind, and then you have a subconscious. Whatever you are putting into your conscious mind, the thoughts that you have, the fears, the limitations, or the positive things in your life, or the beliefs that you have, that is what's impressing internally, and that is being expressed out. But when we are wanting to follow our passions or following our dreams, when we get these fears and these doubts, these can also be removed. There is nothing wrong with having these emotional feelings. The way that I see these are just lessons in helping you grow. And sometimes you need to accept those things by just going into those emotions. But then when we go into those emotions, we do not dwell upon them. We do not stay in them. We let them go. We engulf ourselves in that emotion, and then we free ourselves from that emotion and letting that out of our existence. Because whatever we dwell upon will be impressed upon, and whatever is impressed upon in your internal being will it be expressed into your physical world. I've read a lot of books and I implemented a lot of things. And a lot of these is not philosophical. Some of these books were written in the early 1900s, the late 1800s. This knowledge has been passed down for a long time that the all, the universe, the infinite intelligence wants to give you everything that you ever desired. It wants to. We are meant to be on this earth, this planet, to fulfill all our desires, to live life, to experience. We're gonna experience all types of things, from being broke, being poor, being successful, being rich, and having a family, being married, and all these experiences. But what we have to learn from these is not to dwell upon the lower vibrational frequencies, these lower negative things. And we have to start conditioning our mind to only accept the things that we actually want in our life. There was a point in my life where I really wanted the thing to happen, but no matter how hard I tried, because I wanted it so bad, it just kept pushing away. And I didn't realize that what I was doing was not becoming one with the thing. Let me tell you, when I fell upon this man named Neville Goddard and the law of assumption, whatever you believe to be true and whatever your assumptions are in this reality, then that is what's going to reflect out into your world. We know that reality is a mirror, is a reflection. When you go into the mirror and wake up and look at yourself, what do you see? Do you see someone that's greatness, someone that has the most confidence in the world, or do you see yourself as someone that looks depressed, not happy? You're ashamed of looking at yourself in your own mirror. There is nothing wrong with that, but we have to flip the switch in our own mind, because no one can change that but you. And with the law of assumption, the way that reality works and how manifestation works and how you can live the life that you desire, you can become the most successful in the world. You can help all the people you want in the world. You can manifest any desire that you want. And it is not outside of us. So what we are doing when we go about our day is we are living, acting, becoming one with it. Someone who already has the desire that they want. Now, some might think, oh, is this make-believing, or do I need to be delusional, or do I need to just make believe, right? Or just be in this state. But that's not what it is. What would that person be doing if they already had that desire? How would they feel if they already had it? What would that be? If you wanted better health for yourself, or even miracles can happen in your life, if you think that it's not possible to self-heal, then you never will. But there are miracles happening every single day. And there's another man by the name of Dr. Joe Dispenza proving that every single moment of his life, because miracles do happen, and they happen often. But it's because of us. We have to have that belief within ourselves. So if you are broke, or if you're in a situation where nothing is going right in your life, you can flip the switch on that. There are no obstacles. There are no difficulties. Nothing is difficult. Nothing is hard. When you create that in your own mind, then it becomes something in existence. It will show itself, because whatever you believe to be true, whatever your assumptions are of reality, it has to conform and show you that in your reality. So even though I do see a lot of videos similar to what I speak, or maybe just motivational, but motivational does absolutely nothing if you don't have a plan of how to get out of that. Because with this law, you do not have to force. You do not have to work hard to get the thing you want. You do not have to take massive action. The only action that you have to take in this reality is within inside of you. You have to become that person. You want to be a successful writer or one of the most amazing novelists of the world, have the most, or even being a famous actor, or maybe have the business of your dreams to be an activist, or even solving major problems of this planet, and not from money or greed, but you want to change civilizations, you want to change the forest, you want to change how we are polluting this planet, you want to change. There's so many things that we need to fix in this planet, and we need great people for that, and that person can be you. It could be any of us, but you have to believe it within yourself. Because I know there's a lot of people that say, I want to do this so I can help others. You can help yourself. Help yourself, become that being, and you will be able to help everybody around you. It's that easy. So if you really want to get to the place that you dreamed of, you literally just have to step up to the plate. Take action in changing the way you see and view your world. It could be difficult, it can be hard, but only if you make it that way. I could tell you that you're a very powerful being, and you deserve everything in this reality. And the universe, the infinite intelligence, God, the I Am, wants to give all that you ever wanted in your life. But it cannot give it to you if you're not open to the world around you so it can show you the path. Because you're already on it, but you have to believe you are on that path. So no matter how difficult life may be, I know what it's like losing your car, getting it repoed. I've had that a long time ago in my life. Taking the bus every day again and then realize, what am I doing? How am I going to get out of this situation? And then I started believing in myself, and then a switch flipped off, and then 2020 came and everything fell apart. But I was able to manifest money where I could buy a car cash and to live my life for the next 4 years without even having to have a job and worry about a pandemic. But it all starts internally within us, that we see the world differently. And these hard times aren't really hard times. This is just putting something into your reality to wake you up, to get you over that. Let the old self go. Become the new version of you that doesn't have any of these problems. Become the person that has everything by living it, acting it, and becoming it. So if you want to do something in your life, just do it. Doesn't matter if you're scared. Doesn't matter if fear. We got to overcome fear. And how do you overcome fear? Is by punching it in its face and pushing through. And sometimes, even when I started this channel, I had that fear too. But you know what? All I did was punch fear in the face, and I turned it on, and I did it. You can achieve anything you want in this life, but you have to overcome yourself and become that self, that new version of you that doesn't have any of those problems. It's all about letting go, man. letting go and deciding today that you're going to let go of that past. You're going to let go of that old self. You're going to let go of people that aren't doing you justice in this world. You're going to attract better things in your life. You already are. You have to embody that you are. Because today, from this day forward, your life will change because you know the truth. And that truth is here and inside. And when you start putting that new truth into you, your world will reflect back out because it has no choice. That is the law. Your subconscious has to obey whatever you are impressing within it. If you want to learn more about manifestation, the law of assumption, or learning how to level up your vibration and your frequency, getting you into the state of your wish fulfilled and all the desires you ever could imagine, check out all my videos. I highly recommend that. But if you still want to level up, check out this video here to take you to the next level.